Yeah, basically in
Macam,
everything that we do,
yeah.
there's things that we've learned, and of course, lagi-lagi macam new experience internship. What are the things that we've learned specifically here in As-Souq, Markas As-Souq Al-Arabi. So, Fatima, you can start first. What
Ya
have you learned?
Allah, many things, but macam I cannot like. It's just too many things. Macam, but okay lah. Maybe I try my best to remember. One of it is, to me lah, this is mine. To macam mana like I have learned how to macam accept criticisms. Like okay lah, at some point of time macam ada orang tegur tu semua, and I find the way they tegur is like macam I don't like it, or like hurtful, and it actually affected me so much. Macam wow, okay. But then from time to time macam I managed to brush it off, because I've experienced those kind of criticisms as well macam before this. So this one is like totally not in school tau, ni macam in real world, macam orang luar, like outside world actually tegur you for what you have done. So it's not like macam cikgu, kawan ke apa, it's like somebody else tau. So it was a whole experience for me lah, macam tu lah, macam kena campak dengan batu kat dalam muka. So I was hurt lah from the criticism. But then from time to time, like I said, I managed to brush it off, macam cuba telan lah, walaupun I find it macam menyakitkan hati, and then macam I felt like that person should have said it macam in a much better tone, intonation, or in a like phrase it better so that macam it won't hurt me. But they don't know who I am even. So yeah, that's one of it. Secondly, macam like you see, macam okay, so secondly it's more of the hands-on things. Like okay, I learned how to do admin stuff even more. I began to macam get more familiar with Google Sheets, PowerPoint tu semua, and like I feel like I can now really work under pressure. Like not only IB, but now macam there were times like during admin kadang-kadang you don't have anything to do tau, but kadang-kadang there's like so many things going on at once, you just have to like rushing. Yeah, so that was that second. So at this point I cannot really think of like what are the exact things that I learned, but throughout the whole journey it was hectic lah. Like macam there were things that I didn't want to do also kena buat. Macam at some point of time, like MPPs kan budak, so kadang budak tu pun macam terkeluar lah dia punya business dekat luar toilet, and then okay, you have to clean it up.
Yes.
Like oh my gosh, I became a maid here. Like wow, amazing. we also run errands, not only admin, not only marketing, kita pun tunaikan hajat orang, bersihkan hajat orang dan sebagainya. And actually I like cleaning the toilet, honestly. I would rather clean the toilet. But okay lah, that's like the hands-on punya part. And
That's not actually part of the job scope, like what we must do, what we are supposed to do, but then it's like initiative lah.
I mean macam to me as a person macam tak sampai hati lah nak tengok macam okay I'm admin, but then tak nak rely dengan orang lain untuk buat kan. But macam kesian lah. I mean mungkin like orang luar pun expect kita orang buat benda tu semua. And other than that, to me macam I felt a bit sad sebab tak dapat experience teaching. Suara dah sekali tak pernah. I was expecting lah macam, walaupun orang akan cakap macam can you relieve, I cannot relieve lah. But mungkin dari segi ajar, like we have done a part of it dekat online semua, so maybe okay lah, that is great I guess. But nak ajar in terms of physical ataupun online, I didn't get a chance to do so. Yeah, so overall it was bittersweet I guess. Macam it was like a punch in the face lah, honestly. Macam because like what we said just now, semua dia macam like outside world, dia bukan macam pelajaran tu semua. It's just literally like I feel like I need to survive and sustain. In order to sustain and survive in this world, I have to like macam really
Get
like,
used to these things.
yeah. Yep. Syurada nak berbual pula.
Okay, so for my part, I've learned I can't recall every single thing that I've learned, but definitely I've learned many things, and I can guarantee you that. Okay, so among those things are first I learned how an Arabic Centre works or runs. Macam so rupa-rupanya ada operation manager, not only the director lah.
OM semua tempat ada kan.
Yeah, but then like now I know macam operation manager tu apa kerja dia and apa dia buat, and also like the preparation you need and the effort you need to put. This is not like my effort that I put lah, macam from what I see other people punya work. Macam the dedication and macam work effort that they put in, and it very macam makes me wonder, and macam it's very intriguing and interesting to see how, because this As-Souq Arabic Centre kan, dia mengajar orang yang tak ada knowledge of Arabic language at all tau. And they are adults. That's one major factor yang membuatkan dia in a way lagi susah untuk ajar dia orang.
Yeah, because adults, they have more experience like we said earlier, and they tend to question more.
Yes.
Unlike children, they will just take
they
whatever
just accept and absorb. Macam they are learning macam,
I like
and
teaching
also
adults,
they are way older than the teachers are way older than children.
So they
are very trust the teacher whatever they say lah. Tapi kalau adults, and when I say adults, the adults from all walks of life, ada yang lawyer, ada yang pandai kira kan,
ada linguistic,
they are cikgu
betul lah.
Cikgu semua. So dia orang punya level of thinking dah boleh kata intellectual and also high. So it's challenging to teach them, especially kalau orang yang suka macam question your macam mana, macam somebody that will make your that will lower your confidence.
Someone will tashkik or like macam make you ragu-ragu, is it?
Yes, macam I'm the teacher, but at the same time because of that question orang tu tanya, you feel like
there will be some people like that yang akan macam acah-acah diorang pandai, not acah-acah, maybe they are pandai, but the thing is they just want to see how far you can think. Macam, are you sure you're talking like that? Are you sure that what you thought is true? Macam gitu-gitu.
Betul. So that's one thing lah, like how they teach, and also how they teach adults, and also the content, like the language. But I really wonder lah, as I said just now, macam mana nak ajar orang yang adult yang tak ada knowledge in Arabic language langsung. So when I look at the slides, because kita orang dapat tengok apa, a few
that on, I was the second eye. Sekiranya macam I had to check Ustaz Syafi'i punya the slides, but tak kesempatan because dah habis kita orang punya internship. So all the other Fusha class I only managed to do until like Fusha 3 week 4 or 5, which is lesson 5. And we managed to see the slides.
And we saw the slides,
how they arrange the lessons semua, and it's by topic lah. First is daily conversation, is it? The first one is like Assalamualaikum, Kaifa haluka,
so,
and then slowly it progresses.
So it's like macam gini rupanya how they ajar, how they introduce the language to people yang nak learn.
So it's more like topic kecil, personal to intrapersonal, interpersonal, and then to the outside world.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
From tu lah, like daily personal conversations, how are you, Assalamualaikum semua. Slowly it comes to macam, I think about say hi, is it, atau like first hari dah belajar pasal shopping, like what phrases
macam
you
thematic lah. So it's very interesting to know how the approach they use untuk introduce people to this Arabic language.
Kita orang pun macam gitu juga kan, kat madrasah.
But we didn't notice.
We didn't notice.
And also another thing that we learn is macam, and this thing also Ustaz also mentioned to us lah, like when we learn in school, sometimes we just accept it as what it is tau, and then and you don't realise that until when you teach someone, and then that someone asks you a question that make you think kenapa dia macam gini. Macam ada example tak?
Okay, let me sing pula. Let me think. Is it the Sa'a walked?
Yes, okay.
One of it lah,
walked. Macam we ada, okay, example you say as-sa'a, you teach as-sa'a maksudnya time, habis waqt pun maksudnya time. Tapi what's the difference between them? Macam we have never thought of it, but we naturally macam intuitively know that how to use the word sa'a, when to use it, which context, and when to use waqt. But we macam kita orang tak realise that until ada orang tanya kita orang, what's the difference between sa'a and waqt? Then it hits you and will make you think lah.
Yeah.
And then kirakan like to teach is a skill. To have the knowledge is one thing, but to sampaikan that knowledge that you have to other people is also a thing that you need to know. It's a skill you need to learn. That's another thing that I learned from what I observe lah, not from experience. Some more what, in terms of the job scope that I did, what I learned is macam as easy as the thing can be, macam as simple as the word can be. If you are not sure, you have to confirm with orang yang lebih berilmu.
Yeah.
Because that time, and this was actually quite recent, a few days ago, I was so confident that the aircon is mukayyaf, because it's what we have been using dari dulu, mukayyaf. So I didn't check at all. I just put mukayyaf, and I check at Ma'ani, and the word ni spelling mukayyaf.
Bilap.
Tapi dia punya syakal tak letak tu. That's one shortcoming of Ma'ani lah. Dia tak letak syakal. So I didn't know it's mukayyif or mukayyaf. So I just taruh mukayyaf, recorded the audio, and post it on Instagram. The next day I got a message from Ustaz that it's actually mukayyif. And I was like, okay. So kira benda simple segini pun we need to double confirm lah. Yeah. And don't think that you know everything, because even though as much as kita orang, we might feel that I felt that sometimes, because kita orang as madrasah students yang dah lama belajar bahasa Arab versus adults yang baru masuk, kita orang kira macam lagi banyak knowledge in Arabic language than them. But even though that, we must always remember that kita orang baru je habis sekolah, habis ada lagi asatiza yang lagi tahu, lagi banyak ilmu. Lagi banyak ilmu. So yes.
Yeah.
What other things that I've learned? For now, that's all that I can think of. I learned how to use a printer.
Wow, printer sini very canggih but very tiring. I mean the printer is also tired. But it's macam so many keys lah, and what do we call that? What do you call that again? Programs, like different ways to use it. You have photocopy, you have fax, you can print from the printer itself, and stuff like that. Oh, and also one more thing, macam I think we have talked about this. It's more like, it's not more about what we learn, it's more like what we realised, or macam mind-blowing phenomenon.
What?
The fact that we talked about this like earlier, or like 2 or 3 weeks after the internship, I guess.
Masa manukabil.
No lah, as in as in, yeah, we talked about how it's not a coincidence that we actually met with
Yelah, manukabil lah. About that. It's about macam, because this thought macam came across my mind macam dah a few times in life lah, even before As-Souq internship and during As-Souq internship. Because bila baru masuk As-Souq and we got to know Ustaz Syafi'i and stuff like that, and other people, macam we never expect to meet this person in our entire life. Macam it's so random, macam this person. Macam okay, macam why am I destined to meet this person?
So I come to think of it, like the person is already part of the story, really written in our like.
Kira kan like memang kita orang akan jumpa orang tu, cuma time aja. It's just the time will tell
and
lah.
And come to the fact that like the person tu macam pernah sekolah sama sekolah dengan kita orang, pernah jumpa the same teachers as kita orang.
Yes.
And kita orang pun pernah ada interest of like buat macam like what Syuhada did for marketing lah, macam buat Arabic content. We had like tiny experience, but that was like experience like very unofficial and unexperienced experience. So it's like that interest macam somehow dah tiba-tiba hilang on that moment. Macam dia just fade away, like baru berapa moments je, like tak sampai sebulan pun account tu dah macam dah buat macam gone lah, like dead. Then like years later, macam it's like about the same thing happen. Macam we are now sharing Arabic content on Instagram. Like
But then like a bigger audience, like
yeah,
a very
and it's
big
like
audience.
official. So macam it's not a coincidence. And also macam to add on, macam kadang kita orang ada conversations dengan ustaz.
Yeah.
And then kadang pun like there were moments like kita orang macam rant kadang kat sekolah kita orang macam
Yes,
Arabic dia tak tersampai ataupun macam kebanyakan pelajaran dalam bahasa Arab semua macam dia tak sama seperti yang dulu.
Yeah,
and budak-budak susah nak catch up dengan Arabic syllabus
yes.
semua. And then ustaz pun macam yes I agree blah blah blah. And then macam it's so mind blowing that we are all sharing about the same, or we are all thinking about
the same thing.
the same issue or thing, and we want to resolve it.
Okay, yeah.
So macam it's not random lah, but
Macam memang kita orang akan jumpa orang ni and things
Yeah.
will happen.
so aku macam terfikir who will meet next.
Yeah, I thought of that also.
Macam
like,
okay, kita orang dah jumpa Ustaz Syafi'i, and then like who will meet us?
oh my god.
So aku dah pernah jumpa lah dekat Asia. Macam there's this group of people yang macam oh my gosh, the tiny Nahu club. There's this guy nama dia Joshua. Dia macam minat Nahu sangat. Nanti dia bising kat semua orang, Rob ni bagus. Aku macam wow, budak ni macam cool je, macam friend.
Macam ons.
It's no, you know that people yang macam walaupun dia kecil, you might never know that
In the future sekali nanti you are the employer who hire him as an intern ke apa. Macam
World gila. World 1, 2, 3 world lalu.
Na'at majrur matan maf'ul. Yes.
Yeah.
Those were the days Those are the things that we actually banyak lagi lah yang not in our minds right now. That we will definitely akan teringat someday.
Yeah. So please think that sesiapa yang kau jumpa in life, whoever you meet in life, is never a coincidence.
And sometimes because of that, I feel really honoured to be to meet that person.
Yeah.
Macam Masya Allah, like thank you Allah for making me meet this person. Because macam without me meeting this person, and I wouldn't know. Macam mana cakap macam that person has a lot of effect on you. Macam
Impact lah.
effect Subhanallah. Impact lah. Macam banyak benda yang dia dah ajar kita orang.
And apparently, apparently if like meeting one person can open a lot more opportunities for you.
Yes. So macam
Imagine
I feel really honoured to meet that person.
Yeah. Imagine kita tak dapat this internship, we will never know more Arabic songs.
Okay. And another thing about this, from the As-Souq Arabic Centre, not Arabic Centre, As-Souq internship, I have grown closer to Awakening Records. Hello Mahizin. Hello Sami Yusof.
Hello Mas'ud. Hello Hamza Namira.
Hello Eid and
Saeed, let's enjoy this happy day. Eid Mubarak, come on, let's celebrate.
Okay. Lagi apa?
Macam-macam lah.
Yes, a lot of things. Like seriously a lot.
Dia macam mana nak kata like
Vroom.
Dia macam that man la yadhuq la yash'ur.
So tak rasa.
tak rasa. So tak rasa di lidah, tak akan rasa di hati.
Faham?
Oh, ni macam farqu baina dhaqa wa sya'ra. Wow.
There's something I want to say but I forgot.
Oh no, she forgot what she want to say. What do we do now?
Okay, move on.